Can two people inhabit the same body? Could you have a secret identity and not know it? Which one would be the real you? Candy Jones. In the 1940s and 50s, she was one of America's most popular pin-up girls. But she believed there was someone else living in her head. A personality created to turn her into a weapon. Who was the real Candy Jones? Candy Jones has just married her second husband, John Neville.
When are the French going to discover the screw top?
Candy's a former model. Neville is a popular New York radio host. It's a match made in celebrity heaven. They haven't been married long before John's new wife starts to exhibit mood swings that are sudden.
Smells good, honey.
Get your hand off me.
And terrifying.
All right, okay. Okay, I'm sorry.
Darn it. How silly of me.
During these episodes, Candy seems like a different person. Increasingly, Candy seems absent, as though in a trance.
Candy?
Neville is desperate to figure out what's happening to his wife.
Relax, honey. Candy?
Having learned about hypnotism from a guest on his late-night talk show, Neville decides it might work on Candy.
Hypnosis is a psychological process where you guide somebody into an altered state of consciousness. You quite simply distract the conscious mind.
She quickly falls into a trance.
You stay calm. Don't relax. Just listen to my voice. What's your name?
My name is Arlene Grant. I work for the CIA.
What? Doing what?
I'm an undercover courier, trained to kill and withstand interrogation and torture.
When she comes out of her hypnotic state, Candy Jones is confronted with a recording by someone she has never heard of.
What's your name?
My name is Arlene Grant. I work for the CIA. I'm an undercover courier, trained to kill and withstand interrogation and torture.
Candy Jones is hypnotized repeatedly and gradually describes her induction 12 years earlier into the world of spycraft.
So, Arlene, how did you get involved with the CIA?
I was completely desperate after my divorce. Broke, 2 kids. This neighbor, he was an ex-military guy. He said I could earn some money just by delivering a letter to a man called Dr. Jensen. So I did.
Miss Jones, please come on in.
Pleased to meet you, Doctor.
Gilbert Jensen, please take a seat. How do you do?
Under hypnosis, Candy tells Neville that Dr. Jensen worked for the CIA.
So, have you traveled far today? Get up early to be here on time? Yeah, I suspect you've had a long trip. And now you're feeling tired, exhausted, ready to close those big blue eyes, ready to rest and go into a deep, deep sleep.
Experiments with hypnosis really were going on in government agencies.
The CIA ran a series of mind control programs from 1950 to the early 70s, all designed for mind control brainwashing, how to influence, control somebody's perception, behavior.
In 1972, when Neville hypnotized Candy Jones, this information was still classified. Only a CIA insider would have known it. Is it possible Dr. Jensen turned Candy Jones into a brainwashed sleeper agent? The idea was certainly well known to the public, but only in fiction. A Manchurian candidate.
The phrase Manchurian candidate came from the title of a book in which American POWs in Korea were captured and tortured by Chinese, and one of them was made into this programmed assassin without his knowledge.
If this were more than fiction, it would have made Candy Jones the perfect Cold War secret agent.
If you succeed in creating a real Manchurian candidate, well, the possibilities for you are almost endless. You could have a person who would be able to commit assassinations for you or do any other kind of important work like courier work. And if they get caught, you can just give them up. It's not a problem because they themselves don't even know what they did. It's the ultimate tool for any spy agency.
Could Dr. Jensen have created a second personality that stayed buried for 12 years until John Neville gets Arlene to break cover? This strange journey into the subconscious mind is about to uncover a whole new world of secrets.
The CIA thought that hypnosis could be useful because of the idea of using a post-hypnotic suggestion. Now, a post-hypnotic suggestion is a trigger that leads to an unconscious action that's taken without question.
Imagine you plant somebody in the Chinese government who thinks they're working for the Chinese government. They pick up the phone one day, they hear the words "Red Dog," and this is a post-hypnotic suggestion that makes them act out some covert plan. The most powerful aspect about this hypnosis could be that the person would have no recollection of the hypnotic event. So even if they were interrogated, they would have no idea of what just happened.
Candy Jones' alter ego, Arlene Grant, says she was trained in the use of explosives, resistance to interrogation, even to kill with her bare hands.
Okay, that's enough. Okay. Excellent. Very good.
The CIA really believed hypnotism could be powerful enough to make someone kill.
When I tell you to open your eyes, you will open them. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Good.
Classified CIA accounts of brainwashed spies do match, in some ways, Candy's alter ego, Arlene Grant. Arlene describes a mission in Taiwan in 1966. She was captured and tortured with electric prods. But Candy had no memory of her actions or her mission. Her captors eventually released her. Candy's husband is convinced by her story, but when they go public in 1976, few others are. Some say it's not the CIA that programmed Candy Jones.
Just listen to my voice.
John Neville himself, knowingly or unknowingly, may have planted false memories during hypnosis. But could the secret identity come from the depths of Candy Jones' own subconscious?
Early in her marriage, Candy Jones started to show signs of a dissociative disorder, sudden changes of behavior, quite dramatic changes of behavior, and amnesia for the period of different behavior.
The name of Candy's alter ego, Arlene, is her own middle name.
That name is Arlene Grant.
Arlene is also the name she gave to the imaginary friend she created when she was very young to help her cope with a traumatic childhood.
Okay, young lady, you're gonna stay down there till you learn how to behave. Learn how to behave.
Perhaps super secret agent Arlene Grant was not a creation of the CIA. Perhaps she was a split personality created by Candy herself to escape reality. But it's also possible both stories are true. Candy's split personality could have made her the ideal subject to create a spy who didn't even know she was a spy. A Manchurian candidate.
The CIA was interested in multiple personality, which is dissociative identity disorder, because that's the building block for the Manchurian candidate. If you have somebody who's already dissociative, you can elaborate on that, expand on it, create various levels and layers and access codes, and then use the person in operations.
It's a year after Nebel and Candy Jones reveal her story that the public learns of CIA mind control tests. Declassified documents seem to corroborate some aspects of her account.